That's it, you're watching Friday Night Football!
It is time for our Play of the Week nominees, sponsored by the law offices of Blaine Barrio. Our first nominee from New Iberia, Daquan Jones, attacking the mesh point, causing the fumble, and it's big Michael Atkins with the recovery and score, celebrating with the Spartans cheerleaders, which is quite a way to celebrate with your opponent.
Absolutely. Now, Abbeville QB Jason O'Brien looking for the slam, but Karen coach Devon Francis reads it like a book. He has reservations for 6. That gave the Bears a 28-0 lead in that contest.
And our third play, going back to that Westgate game, Brandon Landry with the dart across the middle. I mean, that guy took a hit. That is our third play. And of course, you guys know what to do. You head to KATC.com and you can vote. You can vote until 8 o'clock on Sunday when Seth will then read the score. So one final block here in Friday Night Football. One final block here in Friday Night Football. And last night, we had an interesting game, a big game in New Iberia as Catholic High taking on Houma Christian, Seth.
Yeah, I mean, the year 1-3 with tough losses to Ascension and Laurelville. And let's actually go to those highlights between Catholic High and Houma Christian. Here we have Catholic rushing down the field. This is KK Reno. He fakes the handoff and runs it 52 yards for the touchdown. 7-0 Catholic. Then the ensuing kickoff, the returner muffs the kick, and it's only going to get worse. He stripped. The ball is recovered by Catholic, setting up another Panthers touchdown. They're signaling they have it, and they do. Second quarter, Panthers now up 20-0. The classic pitch play. Lane Lapari extends the lead to 4 scores. Panthers put up 69 points.
Points, never saw that before.
69 points in the victory, yeah, for certain. Highland Baptist hosting Hanson. Second quarter, right at the end zone. Eugene Falcar with the touchdown for Hanson Memorial, evening out the score of 14-14. That is actually a play of the week winner there. Now Highland Baptist now on offense. Miles Liggins, the Super 16 member, passes to Keelan Preston. He's taken out near the 30-yard line. That's a first down for the Bears. On the same drive, Miles is going to go on the carry, and he is not going to be stopped before he reaches pay dirt. That is a touchdown right at the end of the first half. Score is now 29-22 with Highland Baptist ahead, and it is Highland Baptist that gets the victory 43-30. And finally, Gaydon at Grand Lake. This one played last night in Jennings. Hornets up 7 in the first quarter. Levi Morrell decking and diving like that dinosaur game on Chrome when you lose the internet. I love that game. Grand Lake up 14. It's a great game. It's 21-0 here when Connor Giat throws it up, a fader to Kyler Little for the score. Hornets went up 28-0. This was a rout early as Grand Lake scored 40 first half points. This touchdown courtesy of Eli Fountain with the drip. 34-0. Grand Lake wins big, 47-6.
Well, let's go ahead and now check out some of our final scores that we still have. We're going to go a little off cuff here. Can we pop up these final scores of the night? Let's take a look. No score out of the South Lafourche Morgan City game. Ascension Episcopal beats Franklin 35-14. They got a big game next week against Laurelville. Let's check out our headlines of the night as we try to drag our feet here a little bit on our Game of the Week rewind. Lafayette is 5-0. Welsh wins the rivalry game. Laurelville now 6-0. Seth, I want to talk about Lafayette and the Mighty Lions. We've seen this team be oh so close to getting over the hump, Seth, but it just seems like they were always just unable to do it. They finally seem to be there, and Cedric Figueroa has his team in the right direction.
Yeah, I mean, this team has played some impressive ball, especially on defense. You know, you think about them shutting out New Iberia a couple weeks ago. This game ended up being 23-20, but it was 23-6 in the fourth quarter before Southside started to get a little bit of momentum on offense. But it's just been a good season. I mean, you know, looking at the top 10 rankings, which we've been showing you throughout this show, I mean, they're number 10 in 5A.
It's incredible. What a season.
What a season. I mean, that's just unbelievable.
Yeah, what a great start. And it almost feels like a changing, I don't want to say a changing of the guard in that district. Acadiana is still the power team there, but it's great to see Nish and Lafayette having such a good season. Well, let's go ahead and now, do we have time for our Game of the Week package? Okay, I got the thumbs up. So after the game, Brianna Aldridge catching with Vincent Darraway after St. Martinville beat Erath tonight, 36-28.
The St. Martinville Tigers come into this game as the top dog in District 6-3A, and they leave doing the same, outscoring Erath 36-28.
You guys knocked off Kaplan, and now you come and do the same thing to Erath. What's been the biggest difference from this team from last year being able to finish these games?
Just growing up. Last year they were a lot of freshmen and sophomores. This year they're still young, but they're sophomores and juniors. So I think the experience of last year and just them having done it before, they're a little better off now than they were last year.
And your team gave up the lead for the first time in the third quarter in this game. How are you able to get your players to come back and gain that momentum back?
Well, they just didn't panic. We kept preaching don't panic, rise against adversity, and they did that. They didn't panic. We were glad we come back and we got the lead again. So yeah, that was a good sign.
I know the game against Kaplan, you stressed about penalties, being a big issue for you guys. Still some this game and some touchdowns being called back on you guys. Is that something you feel like you still need to work on as a team?
Oh yeah, definitely. As long as we keep doing it, we're going to keep working on it. But I thought it was a little better, a little cleaner than last week. But it's still, at the times it happened, it hurt us a little bit. But we know we'll go back to the drawing board and work on them, and hopefully next week we'll do a better job again.
And Butler's name, per usual, someone that we always hear about. I know he was a little banged up before playing both sides of the ball for you, but still coming through. Definitely some flex plays for you. What can you say about his performance?
Always a brilliant performance. He always does well. He does it in practice. So, we expect it. It's not like it's a shock to us. We just have to work on his fitness. And he does work on getting in shape. He's just so muscular that he doesn't have any body fat. So that's why he cramps up so much.
And obviously, splitting this district with these two teams last year and being able to beat them is a big deal for you guys. Do you feel like the hardest part of your district is over, or you guys still got a long way to go here?
Still got a long way to go, because every week it gets tougher. We do a lot of stuff ourselves. A lot of it's self-inflicted wounds. So it's something that we want to work on. If we want to be a good team like we say we want to be, we just have to clean those things up.
Reporting in Erath, Brianna Aldridge, KATC Sports.
Well, there you go. St. Martinville picking up another win as they earn at least a share of the District 6-3A title, Seth. We do have just another couple quick seconds. I want to turn our attention a little bit to next week. Now, we've got a lot of great matchups, but Lowerville, Ascension, Episcopal. I know it's not Karen Crow STM, but it sure is a good game.
Yeah, that should be a great, that'll be the game for the district. And it's two teams that have been yearning for that district. Obviously, Catholic has just been so good for so many years now and has been dominant in that district. So now it's two teams looking to assert themselves, take over the throne there at least for a year. And it should be a really good one, but you said it, STM and Karen Crow. Yeah. That's the game not only of the area, but that is the game in the state next week. I cannot wait.
Absolutely the game in the state. STM, Karen Crow, Lowerville, Ascension, Church Point, and OC. It's going to be a great week, number 7. For Seth Lewis, Brianna Aldridge, and the entire KATC studio who work so hard behind the scenes each week, I'm Andrew Clay. Thanks for watching.